Hey y'all, this is Tony from Eat and Travel with Tony. Welcome to the video. Today we are headed to the Comfort Inn and Suites near the Kino Sports Complex here in Tucson, Arizona. So I can do a hotel review for y'all. This is my first time ever going to this hotel, so of course I'm going to take you along with me. Check-in ain't until later on today, so I'll be going later on today to of course check in to see how everything looks and that kind of thing all together. Like I said, definitely I wanted y'all to come along with me. So I was looking at my phone. I got my cell phone up here, looking at my phone and just looking at some of the reviews. And I want to read some of these to y'all too and show y'all some of these. Because I'm like, okay, it's kind of questionable. I guess I put it that way as far as the hotel. There is a lot of fives, meaning that things look well. They had a good stay. But there are some other questionable ones as well. So let me show y'all this. And y'all can gauge for yourself in the comments. Let me know what you think. Okay, I'm on the page now and just clicked on the reviews. And I'm going down to, of course, push and see more reviews so that I can see the most recent, actually. There we go. Okay, like I said, there are a few fives at the top. Then there's one that's from a week ago. As y'all can see here, he's talking about how they don't clean the room every day. Beware. I reported to staff. I reported to the staff member Saturday night after returning back from Legoland, and she said that they don't change the bedding every day. Stayed there from Friday to Sunday, and they didn't give us new towels. Cleaned the room every day, nor changed out the bedding. Room was filthy. Also, there was a fly in the breakfast bagel container, and I told the staff that she didn't care. Oh, wow. You're better off eating at McDonald's. Asked the front desk for a Wi-Fi password, and she said, look at it for yourself on the key card, then hung up. Oh, wow, yeah. Like I said, this wasn't a good experience, it looks like. There's another five. Then, of course, here's another two. A two. Says the hotel was not worth it. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see this. Hopefully y'all can see that well. It's not blurry. But it says the hotel was not worth 169. Rooms are old and the bathroom smells, and very small and dated. And that four didn't say much, but I don't know what that was. But there's another review. The room was filthy and clean. Was fine and clean, very average. However, they didn't have a room with two beds, so I had to sleep on the sofa bed. The breakfast was crowded. There weren't many options to choose from, but it was good. I would rate it a 3.5. Okay. There's a 4. I'm not going to mess with the 4s. Like I said, I'm just looking at some of the other things that folks are talking about. And I'm like, okay, we're going to have to see how this doggone review can finna go, y'all. This is another 2. Sheets seem clean and the tub is clean, all good. The rest of the room and motel is not up to par, dirty and smelly. I got charged more than I should have. This is my 3rd night in a Comfort Inn as I drive across the country, and the only one that will not honor the online rate when I walked in and charged me an additional $20, saying there was nothing they can do about it. Very disappointed. Oh, wow. This too was anonymous, it says on here. Forced to wait until 5:30 to be allowed to check into the room reserved in advance. Check-in is at 3. After waiting over 20 minutes for someone to appear at the front desk. Furthermore, the TV was out of order, but the room was clean. Oh, wow. This was a 1. Oh, goodness. Good location, however, with the 3 o'clock time, we weren't allowed to check in until nearly 5 because we had to wait for a room to be clean. This was already after standing at the front desk for nearly 15 minutes. And it sounds like this is the same one kind of up here, too. This one said the TV did not work, turned on, but was only snow. The front desk clerk said he didn't have maintenance person to fix it. The phone didn't work to call the front desk. The message light blinked all night. Y'all, I'm not even going to read no more of these, y'all. I think I have heard enough. Like I said, I'm not going to read any more of these reviews. I don't even know how many reviews there are in total. It's 805 reviews on here. And it has a 4.5 for this particular Comfort Inn and Suites that's near Kino Sports Complex. So like I said, I will judge this for myself. And I know sometimes people, of course, talk about different rooms and different hotels. But like I said, I'm one that's, of course, going to try everything that I can and see how everything goes and see what takes place. I've stayed in many hotels, as y'all may have seen on this page already, or this channel already. So like I said, definitely y'all come along with me while I go ahead and, like I said, make my way onto the hotel and get myself checked on in. Okay, y'all, I just got in the car. I'm about to head to the hotel, to the Comfort Inn and Suites. First, I think I need to get me some dinner, or, well, it's almost 3 o'clock, so I guess that's early dinner for me, but I think they either have a salad and go or Chipotle somewhere near the hotel. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll stop there as well. So, like I said, y'all come along with me. Let's go ahead and get headed on out. Okay, y'all, I have made it to the hotel. I'm just getting out the car, moving a little bit slow because I have a little bit of pain in my, I guess, tailbone or something by moving a little bit slow. But let me show y'all some of the surroundings, y'all. We're actually next door to a Siegel Select Extended Style Living Daily and Long-Term Rates Hotel that's right here. But our Comfort Inn and Suites is right here, y'all. And when I pulled up, of course, I had to go around the lot once or twice to look for a parking space. I finally found one. But they have electric EOS charge for those who have electric vehicles too. And I thought that was neat. I was like, wow, I don't have one, but I still thought it was neat. So, like I said, y'all, we're about to walk up in here and go ahead and get checked in. And this is the hotel from the outside, y'all. They have ample parking. There's parking in the back too. I didn't want to park in the back. Trying to see what else is around here. There's a bunch of businesses back in this area. There's a bunch of businesses back there. It's like a CSL Plasma and a whole bunch of like warehouse businesses. But there's other stuff up here too. I don't know. I'll have to walk out here a little bit and see. I'm not sure what these businesses are. But we're at the hotel, y'all. So let me go ahead, like I said, go ahead and go on in here and get checked in. I haven't went and got the food yet. I'll get that after all this is done, y'all, just to let y'all know. And we always have our handy dandy like travel information booklets and stuff like that. I love that. Hello. Okay, y'all, I have just gotten checked in and we're going to the room. Oh, hello, how you doing? Hello. I think I'm in the right hallway, I think. Did I not read that thing right? I don't think. Maybe I didn't read it right, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, okay, 128, so I guess, okay. Because we're in 130, y'all, down the hall. Is it already? Oh. Oh, just gotta put it in like that. Oh. This 130. What is it? 130, okay. There it goes. Okay, I got it, y'all. We're in room 130. And like I said, we're just made it. I didn't have any issues checking in. I know somebody talked about issues checking in. I didn't have any. I got checked in maybe like 5 minutes. Probably wasn't even 5 minutes actually. But like I said, definitely checked in. I'm in the room. I'm trying to get out my stuff. All right, y'all. Let me turn on some lights up in here. So the room looks clean. It smells clean. Like I said, I haven't had any issues. I don't know how to turn the light on. There we go. I got it. Can figure out how to turn the light on, y'all. I'm learning. That's all right. Is there anything? Any other lights? Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get the room tour now. The room, like I said, I just got in here. This is room 130 at the Comfort Inn and Suites at the Kino Sports Plex. I am on the first floor, and I see right outside my window is like I'll show you, but it's like a table with an umbrella, I guess like by the pool or something, I'm assuming. So let me go ahead and show y'all this. And of course, every hotel, of course, you always have your safety information, all that type of thing on the back of your door. And of course, your do not disturb signs if you want to have that on there. And this is the light switch. I had to press the button on the bottom because see, the lights went off. Now it's back on. So I didn't know which button to press. I don't know if there's a button. Oh, there is a button in here for this. Okay. Because here is the sink area with the light. Of course, there's towels and all that kind of stuff, good stuff going on. There's more towels down there. And then there's some body lotion over here on the side too. I love that. Actually, I love that. And then, of course, there's a hair dryer that's always standard usually in the rooms. Your ice bucket and cups, that come standard too. And then your little soap to, of course, wash your hands and stuff like that. Hey, y'all. Right. And we're in the bathroom. Of course, tissue. There's pictures on the wall. Of course, your handy dandy toilet that always comes in handy. We all need that. And of course, this is the shower. And let me in the back here on the shower, there is the hydrating citrus mint conditioner and shampoo. And of course, we always bring our body soaps and stuff like that as well, so we don't really. Sometimes I take that back, because sometimes I have used it, but most times I don't. But like I said, sometimes I have used it, not the shampoo and conditioner, but I usually use if there's any body wash. I always use that. Most times. Most times. Okay, coming out the bathroom, there is a big, a really, really big mirror. I love this mirror, y'all. I need to take this mirror home. I'm just kidding. Okay, then we got 2 trash cans, y'all. One recycle and one that's just a regular trash can. So then we're moving on into the room. We have a lamp over in the corner. I didn't turn the lamp on. Let me see. Maybe to give us more light too. I gotta find the switch. Oh, that's the switch. Okay, just push it in. Okay. So we got some pictures up here. We have a nice, comfy looking sofa that I'm probably gonna be sitting on shortly. And we got some footstools, or you can use it as a table to, of course, to have your food and stuff like that as well. And behind me, there is a coffee maker with cups. There's coffee up there as well. I don't know if there's no light over here, so I can't really see. Hopefully, y'all can see all that with the coffee and the creamer and all that. But there is a microwave, and then, of course, there's a fridge down here as well. And I got waters and stuff out in the car. I have to go get them. So that's, like I said, that's the entire setup right here. And then, of course, right next to that, there is a closet that has an ironing board. If y'all can see the ironing board, the hangers. And it has a big, giant bag full of more blankets, pillows, and stuff like that, which I love that, because some hotels nowadays don't have that anymore. So I brought my blanket just in case I was going to be cold. But I see I don't need it, so that's fine. And, of course, my book bag is sitting over here in the chair. The chair has a pillow in it. I mean, move my book bag just a little bit. See, it's an orange pillow back there. And, of course, we have the TV. I would say this screen maybe, I don't know, 50 inch. I'm not sure how big the TVs are, y'all. Maybe 50 inches. I don't know. My purse, of course. And here's the remote. I guess I ain't going to turn the TV on. So I want to make sure I give y'all this tour first. And, of course, there's the desk with a nice roll-out chair. Nice roll-out chair, y'all. And there's a lamp on the desk, too. And there's, of course, pictures. There's information about room service. I didn't even know they had room service. I had no idea. Okay. Didn't know they had a restaurant, I guess. I guess I needed to look at that. I didn't even see that. And, of course, like I said, this is the outside part I was talking about. Like I said, we're out here by the pool, I think. Yeah, that's the pool over there, if y'all can see that. So we have a chair, but, of course, these closed and that kind of thing, too, which is definitely going to stay closed and locked. Let me make sure it's locked. No, it's not locked. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to close this because it wasn't locked when I came. Okay, there we go. Now it's locked. Sorry about the jumping in the picture. I want to make sure this window got locked, y'all. So it's locked, and I got to turn the air on, too. It's kind of warm in here. There's another light over here, and here's our king-size bed, y'all. There's 4 pillows up in there. I'll come on this side so y'all can check it out. But like I said, here's the king-size bed, and it is up high. I love high beds. I love the platform. That is awesome. I cannot wait to get into it. Feels soft to me. I can't wait to actually sit down in it, y'all. And here's the desk over here. I didn't mention it was one next to the other side of the bed, too. This one has the phone on it. There's a safe down there at the bottom. You want to keep your personal belongings, something that's, I guess worth a lot of money and that kind of thing. Definitely keep that in there. So like I said, y'all, so far I haven't seen anything in the room like some of the reviews were talking about with the smell or being nasty. I haven't seen it. Like I said, I got checked in less than 5 minutes because somebody talked about waiting 3 hours and all this. I didn't have any issues, so thankfully that's been my experience so far. Let me turn this air on. Uh-oh, how do I turn the air on? Lord, child, I don't know how to turn this on. Oh, there we go, lift it up. Because I'm like, I have no idea. Okay. Y'all, I'm trying to turn the air on. That's what I'm doing over here. I turned it down to 65 because it's kind of warm in here. Actually, I keep it on 65. The thing I do see is a piece of hair right here on this little thing. I'll take and get a piece of tissue and remove that. But like I said, otherwise, everything else looks okay in this room to me. Everything looks clean. The bed looks clean. The sheets look clean. I haven't seen anything in the sheets. I'm not going to pull them all the way back to mess up the whole bed. But like I said, I don't see anything in here that causes for concern. Now, like I said, that little piece of hair that's in this little air conditioner thing, sometimes that happens. I understand that, but I'm more worried about that being on the sink and in the tub and the shower and the bed and everything else. So not just that, but I can always get something to remove that, which I am now. Oh, let me go over and get this piece of hair off of her. All right. Let me get this little piece of hair out of her. I'm gonna say I'm gonna close that right back. Oh, is there another trash can over there? No? Or just the one over here? Okay. Okay. Throwing it on in the trash can, y'all. I did not mention the TV is actually sitting on a small chest that has 3 drawers. That's the first one, y'all. I ain't gonna go all the way down, but of course they're all drawers. But like I said, the room looks clean, smells clean to me. I didn't have any issues checking in. So let's see what the rest of this brings us, y'all. I haven't even got my food yet, and I still got a few more things to actually bring in, so I'm going to have to go out there and get that too. So I'm about to head back out and get a few more things out the car, especially my water and stuff like that, because I don't want to be thirsty up in here, down and thirsty and all that. So I'll be right back, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm actually about to go get some ice in my little cup. I'm hoping I can fill it up with this. Actually, I might need to take the ice bucket, because my top may be too small to put the actual ice in here, so I think I'm going to just take the ice bucket, y'all. As soon as I go in here and dabble it up. Let me get the ice bucket, y'all. Oopsie daisy. Alright, y'all, I got the ice bucket, but I don't see the... Oh, I can use cups for that. Okay. And actually, y'all, I'm going to have to set this down. I can't even do what I'm trying to do up in here. Alright. Okay. Right, y'all. Hope y'all saw that. I don't know, but I got the ice bucket. But I'm about to actually go get some ice up in here, and I'm probably not gonna be able to take y'all with me on this because I can't hold both the camera and the ice bucket too. So I'm about to go get some now. Okay, y'all. I have found on the Google Chipotle that's in the area. It says it's about 2 miles away. So I'm gonna go ahead and go now. Uh-oh. Oops. So, we're leaving our room, y'all. Heading down. They're still cleaning some rooms and that kind of thing, but we're heading down to, like I said, to Chipotle. And I'm going to show y'all what's on this first floor. And I know there's other rooms on other floors. I'm not going to go every floor, but because the hotel is a hotel, I'll put it that way. But let me show y'all. Whoa. Oh. What's on this floor? It says the fitness room, guest laundry, ATM, ice machines. I know I just passed by just came and got the ice. So this is the elevator, you all, that's on here. I don't know how many floors. I think it's 3 or 4 floors in the hotel. But let me show you the guest laundry as well. This is the guest laundry because I came back earlier looking for the water. And it's $2.50 for wash and for dry as well. Same price it is actually at home, $2.50 for each one. And I see a Waffle House outside. All right, now we may have to go, but they actually have breakfast, so we'll probably eat breakfast here in the morning. All right. Oh, and it says the machines do take coins or debit or mobile pay. And the hours of operation are from 7 to 10, Monday through Sunday. So that's awesome. Let me go show y'all the because they do have soda machines. I don't know how much the sodas are, but they do have a soda machine. It has Gatorade and all that kind of stuff, water, all that kind of stuff in there too. I don't know how much it is, y'all, but it does take debit, so you can use your card for this. And this is where I came and got the ice machine. And they also have a snack machine too, y'all. They got some good looking snacks up in there. Chips, candy bars, gummies, different things. It's So like I said, definitely looking good. And of course, there's an ATM machine if you need that too while you're here. And it says the fitness center is down here somewhere. I'm not sure where that's at. I don't know. I was going to show y'all, but I have no idea where it's at. Maybe this is it down here. Yep, this is it down here. And of course, dear guests, for your safety and the safety of others staying here, please do not prop this door open. So, and that's the back door, y'all. One of the back doors to the property. But let me get on into this exercise room. Do I use my card? Or it doesn't? Oh, it's just open. Oh, my bad. It's just open. Okay. But here's the exercise room, y'all. I'm trying to put my card back in my purse. There we go. Exercise room, of course, you have your universal weight machine. You have weights over there. And a view of the outside over there, too. The treadmill. And then there's, of course, towels, sanitizer to wash off the machines, and hand sanitizer, too, over there. Right over there, a clock. And then there's a TV up on the wall. So that is the exercise room, y'all. Right. Let's go ahead and start heading on out. I did want to show y'all the breakfast room for the morning. I saw it when I came. When I passed by it somewhere. It's over here. Okay. Right. It's in here, y'all. But of course, I'll bring y'all down in the morning when I have breakfast and all that. You definitely will see that. But this is the room, y'all. Fireplace. Styling auction. Wow. Wow. Oh, Muhammad Ali. Oh, wow. I want that. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. All right. I like the Muhammad Ali picture. Y'all, I'm loving the Muhammad Ali picture. I don't have the money to bid on it. It's like it starts off at like $195, I think. But it's signed. It says on the thing it's an auction for one of the children's charities. But yeah, I'm loving that picture, y'all. Let me actually walk up here and see what I can show y'all if there's anything else kind of up here. I know there's restaurants across the highway. I can tell you that. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at. But I know this area just a little bit. Like I said, I know that's Irvington and Hotel Drive, but over this area, going across the highway, there's a bunch of restaurants. There's a Nike outlet. There's all types of stuff over there, actually. That's where I'm headed to go to Chipotle, I think. I think that's where the Chipotle is. So, y'all, like I said, I'm about to get myself in this car and get headed to the Chipotle. Come on with me, y'all. And you're probably wondering, why in the world did you come to this hotel? Yes, to do a review, but to, of course, relax, to have some self-care, to have some quiet time. I do have to pick up my partner in about an hour, hour and a half. But, of course, it's more for me to relax, too. Because, like I said, I do need my self-care. I do need my quiet time. He's, of course, my partner. Then we have an 18-year-old at home, his daughter. And, like I said, I need my quiet time sometimes, too. But, like I said, I'm definitely going to review this hotel to see if I would, of course, come back here at some point to have another relaxation day. I didn't bring any kind of facials or any kind of like face mask or nail stuff, that kind of thing. But at some point, I will start taking those things so that I can, of course, do my nails, have some little facial time, all that kind of stuff. Do it, like I said, and just do it up for me. I guess I put it that way. So, but like I said, that's why I'm visiting, and that's why I'm doing this hotel review. It's not just for the review, but it's for me as well, y'all. So I know sometimes we need that, not just as a woman, but as a man as well, I'm sure. Sometimes we do need those types of getaways and relaxation time and me time and all that type of stuff. So don't take it for granted, y'all. That's one thing I tell myself all the time. Anytime that I have free, make sure that I do it up the best way I can. Like I said, right now I'm just relaxing. I'm actually having some tailbone pain. It's a little bit better today. But some days I can't sit down. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I go to the doctor in a few days. So I will definitely see what in the world can be done or what is going to be happening, because this ain't gonna be able to be. I put it that way. It's definitely painful. I'd say that. I've never in my life had a pain like this, but like I said, definitely, I'm not doing any, like I said, the nails or the face mask, that kind of thing today. In other videos, yes, but like I said, today is more of, like I said, relaxation and just a healing time for me right now. So, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next portion of the video. Like I said, I'm not sure if we're going to be eating breakfast in the hotel. It is free at this hotel. I saw the waffle maker, and I know I showed y'all all that. But my partner, he loves Waffle House, and it's right across the parking lot. So we probably going to be going to Waffle House sometime before we go home and tomorrow after checkout. I got a feeling, but I'll still show y'all the food anyway downstairs, just in case. Because I may still get something. We don't know. I don't know. He's, like I said, I have to go get him from work. We'll discuss it more, but I know darn well he's going to say, let's go to the Waffle House, because he loves that place. His daughter loves it too, so I'm not a big fan, but I mean, the food is okay. But like I said, definitely, we'll see y'all. At least I'll show y'all the food. I put it that way. So, y'all chat with y'all in a bit. Okay, y'all, it's almost 6:30. That's the time that breakfast is here at this hotel. Adrian, like I said, wanted Waffle House, so I'm just going to show you some of the food. Hopefully it's not too crowded, so I can show some of it to you. So we're heading down. Well, I'm heading down there now. Well, it's actually 6:27, but almost 6:30. I put it that way. Let's hope that I can show you something. It is out already. I didn't mention there's lemon water in cups here too for everyone. I didn't mention it, I forgot. Even though I passed it several times. Right. So again, this is the dining room. I'm trying to see where to start. I guess juices. Orange juice, apple juice, water. Of course, bread, toaster, muffins, kind of standard. But like I said, he wants a Waffle House. There's fruit, yogurt, there's butters, there's boiled eggs up there as well. There's milk, cereal, what's it called, oatmeal. There's a TV, as you see. Spoons, forks, plates, and all that. Mustard, hot sauce, ketchup, There's sausage and potatoes. Oh, and bacon too. You can see the bacon. There's sausage, bacon, and potatoes. Then there's eggs and I'm not sure, beans. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. Then there's of course waffles ready to go. About 2 waffle makers, the syrup and the waffle machine. Like I said, this is what they're having for breakfast this morning. It looks good to me. Very, very good actually. But like I said, Adrian wants something different, so we're gonna go. I know I'm just not hearing this by myself, but like I said, definitely the next time we have a breakfast, I will make sure that I do eat some of it, of course, just to let y'all know. So, and I'm not even hungry right now. I just had Chipotle. I guess it was about 4:30 last night, so I'm not really hungry anyway, but maybe close to the checkout time, I'll be starving, I can tell you that, but then they'll stop breakfast by the time, so that's okay. So, let me head on back down to the room, y'all. Oh, like I said, it smells doggone good. Doggone good, y'all. Alright, I'm gonna actually lay back down. Because I didn't want to get up this morning. I'm on some more rest, but I'm about to lay back down, y'all. So, I'll see y'all a little bit later on before we checking out, right when we check out. Peace. Okay.
Because he was saying, when he looked at the paperwork, he said, none of the paperwork said what they...
We're at the Waffle House, y'all. Uh-oh. There's Adrian. No way. Okay. Hi. Okay. It's taking the video of your food. That's all. Okay, y'all, we're actually just leaving the Waffle House. I told y'all yesterday that we probably come here for breakfast instead of eating breakfast at the hotel, because that's what Adrian, he loved Waffle House, like I said. So we're just now leaving. I can't show, well, I guess I can show, you can't really see the sign, but the sign's up there, but like I said, we're just now leaving. But to give you my honest review of the hotel was the Comfort Inn and Suites, Kino Sportsplex. Like I said, there it is right over there, actually. Right behind Waffle House. But like I said, it wasn't a bad hotel at all. The bed, to me, was very comfy. Very, very comfy. I don't know how you thought about the bed. Your bed was okay to you, too? Okay. Adrian said it was fine to him, too. But like I said, it's very, very comfy. The room was, to me, like I said, a very, very nice room, that kind of thing as well. I didn't have any issues, major issues with anything. I know the only thing I kind of had a major issue with was the key card going in the door. Because, of course, I had to put it in there twice in order for it to usually open. Majority of the time, I think, except for once when we were trying to enter the room. But other than that, like I said, the room was at least up to par, of course, to sleep in, to, of course, having relaxing overnight or that type of thing in as well. And I know I showed y'all on the video earlier about the hair that was on the air conditioner thing, and I picked it up and removed it. I did find some other hair in the shower that was on top of this little panel thing. I don't know what it was, and I'll insert the video. But like I said, it doesn't mean that it's a deal breaker for me, because I know when you're cleaning stuff, you're trying to clean hotels. That's a fast moving job, I put it that way. I had family working at hotels, so I know how that kind of goes, and sometimes you will find hair sometimes and things like that. And like I said, I'm not here to review, of course, all the hair and find all the things wrong with it and all that kind of stuff, but just to let y'all know that, of course, I would go back at some point. I may not be doing this video series, but like I said, of course, if I'm going somewhere else or we're traveling somewhere else, of course, Comfort Inn and Suites. And I think, have we ever stayed at a Comfort Inn and Suites? We have. I thought we did as well. It wasn't here in Tucson, though. It was somewhere else. I don't remember where it was offhand, but we have stayed at a Comfort Inn and Suites. Just not, like I said, I don't think in Arizona, period.
Yes, it was.
Was it in Phoenix? Oh, it was in Phoenix. Okay, it was in Phoenix. That's where it was. Okay. But like I said, I definitely would stay at another one. I mean, stay back at that one as well. Like I said, there was no major issues or that type of thing. Oh, you can go now, Adrian. I don't know what everybody was waiting on. You can still go. I'm like, what's going on?
He just went. That was the guy.
Yeah. What's everybody waiting on? I'm like, look, the folks behind y'all blowing. I'm sorry, y'all, that was the traffic. Oh, goodness gracious. But like I said, for my relaxation day or relaxation afternoon and still trying to heal from whatever this pain is, my tailbone pain. Like I said, it was definitely good for me. The bed was high, of course. Probably, I don't know how high it was. Probably like 4 feet, I guess. I don't know. It's very high. So, of course, climbing up into the bed, which I actually have always loved that. I didn't mind for this particular hotel. And I actually loved that. It was soft and plush. So I could sit down and relax and watch a movie and it wasn't hurting too bad. So that was good. So like I said, my overall review, y'all, like I said, I would definitely go back to this hotel. So like I said, let me know in the comments from what you saw. Would you go back as well, y'all? Or would you visit this particular hotel? Or any Comfort Inn and Suites in whatever city, state, or country that you're in. So let me know in the comments, y'all. So again, this is Eating Travel with Tony. I'll see y'all in the next video. Like I said, next hotel review. Let me know where I should go next, y'all. Peace out.